Scrub Killa says, alright. I'll ask Kaydop if he's okay with that as well. Manfield Knight will be the field of choice. As always, I do love a bit of Manfield Knight.
You are awesome. A riddle for you.
Thank you.
You sit on it, but you can't take it with you.
You sit on it, but you can't take it with you. I'm going to put this in the video as well. Maybe people in the comments can get it before I do. Thank you, by the way, for the 3-month resub, Hugo Drax. I appreciate that. I will minimize my OBS so I get some better frames. Wait a minute. Host? Rocket League Central with a 91 viewer host. It's an auto host, but just in case anybody's here, I appreciate that. It was enough of an auto host to trigger my sound. So there you go. I got so freaked out. That sound is so rare because you need to have a 50. You need to have at least 50 viewers. A chair? Is it really simple? You sit on a chair, but you can't take it with you. I mean, you can take a chair with you. Or is it about that thing that mums and dads always say? It's like, oh, can I leave the table? Then they say, you certainly can't take it with you. But that's the table, not a chair. Toilet. I guess you can't take the toilet with you. I felt like it would be a bit more of a play on words than something that simple. I felt like it would be a bit more play on words. Brindle 549. Since we haven't had an overflowing amount of notifications at the moment, I will shout you out right now. Thank you very much for this for the new sub. Appreciate that. 50-50 by Scrub gets the ball to advance, and Kaydop a little bit stuck on the wall here. Well spotted by Scrub to notice he could get that across the goal before Kaydop would be back in there. No, I don't know. I can't think of a clever answer to that riddle at all. Ooh, Kaydop missing on what would have been a revenge kickoff goal. Scrub did get a kickoff goal for his first goal of the game. And just a little bit of background for you guys who have not been watching Twitch religiously, like I have. Scrub Killa and Kaydop, of course, do both stream on Twitch fairly regularly. Kaydop has got a ridiculously active streaming schedule, but Scrub as well, quite recently, has been streaming a lot. Takes his time with this shot as Kaydop is nowhere near recovering in time. But I was going to say, Scrub Killa has been struggling with Kaydop in ranked 1v1 since Season 3 began. He's been wanting to play against Kaydop on my stream as a result, just to prove that he can beat Kaydop in a series. Last time that these guys played on my stream, Kaydop was able to take it. I believe that the time before that they played on my stream, Kaydop was able to sweep Scrub, and recently Scrub's been having some trouble with the Frenchman in ranked. So Scrub really has something to prove here. He's been getting bested by Kaydop the last few times that they met, but right now it's all going very well from him. Nice outplay, coming off the wall, and the finish. The setup here was really quite spectacular by Scrub. Coming off the wall and hitting that in the volley is an adaptation to what he usually does. Kaydop knows Scrub loves to take a soft touch and a half volley in that position, but Scrub has beaten him to the ball. Getting a soft touch and then getting down onto the floor to volley the ball is not easy in that position at all. You need to be so quick and accurate with your alignment. If you take any sort of weird line to the ball, you will get beaten to it. 4-1 the score stands. We're hardly a minute and 20 seconds into the game here. Scrub able to put 4 past Kaydop, which is quite impressive. Kaydop, one of the best 1v1 defenders in the world currently. Keeping a close eye on Scrub, but it doesn't work. He just ends up getting faked. Scrub Killa, really nice play here. Has the boost, knows Kaydop doesn't. Fakes a challenge, a little pump fake with the boost, and then he just turns back around. Kaydop hoping to catch a 50-50 there. He really, more than anything, wanted a 50-50 in front of his own net, just so he could look to get the ball clear of danger. Strong start for Scrub. He needs to be careful though. We've seen him drop from a Brazil to losing a game before against a Frenchman in about half a game's time. Kaydop very, very good once he can get some momentum going. Even has some time to check behind him. No, Scrub's well out of the game. He doesn't want to waste any time regardless though, because he is of course the losing player at the moment, and he needs every second he can get. See a couple of people spamming the Gold Rush command. I do have that in my title today. I'll really quickly explain what that is. If you're watching on YouTube, then definitely swing by my Twitch stream and type !Gold Rush in the chat, and you'll be directed to a website that will explain the compendium that is going to hopefully be able to fund a really awesome LAN event in North California in I think the second weekend of May. Hopefully, if everything goes to plan, we will have a East USA versus West USA versus Europe team with players such as Kronovi, Rizzo, Cuxer, Jazer, Marky Duda, and a bunch of others going over there, playing in an awesome in-house event, invitational. 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, a whole huge mix, and then I'll hopefully be going over there. I think I'm the last, the last thing in the compendium, the least important part of the puzzle to go over there to help cast it. So that'll be pretty fun. Definitely check it out. I'll make a link actually in the description if I remember. I'm gonna make a note of that right now on my screen. Kaydop vs Scrub, make Gold Rush in description. Bam, we've done it. Just so I remember to give you guys a link to that. I'll probably have another video explaining it in more detail, but this is the first stream since it's been announced, so I feel obliged to mention it. Good bump by Kaydop to get a little bit of an advantage in this situation. He is still 4 goals down. Scrubkill able to put 2 more past him after the initial resurgence. Yeah, it's going to be an awesome event. I've really wanted to run one of those events myself. Just an in-house invitational. Get some pros casting when they're not playing. And, you know, really have a mix-up, you know, natural feel to the whole event. Should be good. I'm looking forward to it. The Scrub looking great in game 1, has to be said. And continues to dominate face-offs. What is Kaydop doing wrong here? Just getting beaten to the ball. It's so important to get that first touch, especially in the diagonal face-off, because you can see right there, Scrub is able to move the ball to the side before Kaydop even reaches it. That means that when Kaydop does make his hit, where he was previously aiming at the center of the ball, has suddenly become the side of the ball. And Scrubkill is able to get that multiple contact right through the middle of it. We are pretty used to seeing Scrub dominate diagonal face-offs. The only player I've ever seen really be able to match him in that regard is Devo. But it's been more than that this game, not just kickoffs for Scrubkill. I know a lot of you guys just accuse him of winning games purely based on the face-off. It was quite funny actually. Once in the Fairy Peak versus Scrubkill, I think it was the rematch that Fairy Peak won 4-3 in games. Fairy Peak won 2 of the games with overtime kickoff goals, and I went to the comments, and a few of the comments said, Scrubkill, I can only win because of kickoffs. And I just thought that was such an injustice, because he lost 2 games with overtime kickoffs by Fairy Peak. And it's nothing against Fairy Peak, I just thought it was quite funny to see that Scrub gets so much unnecessary hate, because he has been so dominant in face-offs in the past. People just remember that when they're thinking about his current games. No boost, not even a small pad for Scrub, but he is 6 goals up. Kaydop's going to need 1 goal in every 7 or 8 seconds that remains. It just doesn't look like it's going to happen in game 1 for him. Scrubkill able to stay well in control here. Oh, and the own goal by Kaydop is going to be Scrub's 10th. This is not what Kaydop wants to see. I'm gonna skip that replay. I won't force him to rewatch that horrendous bit of defending. What a defense. I know that was some Johnny Boy defense right there. My speciality, scoring own goals. Another kickoff goal goes in. Kaydop's hopefully going to be able to get all of these out of his system. Scrubkill with another first touch. Able to get the ball moving before Kaydop does. How does the new cheering bits for RLCS players work? You just have to cheer hashtag and the captain of the team that you want to cheer for before you cheer the bits, and those bits will go to support that team. As far as I know, I saw the compendium result or things for that. I was a little bit underwhelmed, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, hopefully they can come up with some better ideas for the compendium here. Or maybe I just didn't understand what they were. The second one I don't really understand what it was supposed to be. This game's gonna be well over out of reach of Kaydop. 6 goals in 22 seconds. I really don't think that's possible. Come back, says CJ in the chat. I don't think so, my man. I don't think so, especially as he's staring down Scrubkill on the diagonal face-off, missing on the redirect. Final seconds of the game, it ain't gonna happen. That is gonna be 1-0 to the killer of Scrubs. I will go and very quickly make a little overlay here, so people who are just joining in can see what the score is. Very important for Scrub to get off to a good start here, because like I've said, Kaydop is a player who's been giving him trouble. Not just on my stream, but also on Scrubkill's own stream. So this is going to be a welcome start to him, taking a 1-0 lead over the Frenchman. But man, I really hope this Gold Rush LAN, if nothing else, we need to fund enough to get the EU team there. We just need to, because then we can see Coxer versus Dapper on a same ping environment. We can see Kronovi versus Marky Duda on a same ping environment. How cool would that be? It would be amazing. I would love to see that. Just Cux against a West Coast player such as Dapper. Two of the best 1v1 players in the world going head to head. Surprised that Kaydop didn't just leave the ball here and go for the boost. He could have faked the challenge, stolen Scrub's boost, and Scrub would have been forced into a 50-50 just to prevent what could be a point-blank range shot. This time he does prioritize the boost in the corner, so I think that's a good adaptation by Kaydop. Not greeting for the ball this time. And his trademark no ball cam bounce dribble approach. I get asked quite a lot, what do I prefer, ball cam or no ball cam in terms of bounce dribble setups, and I feel like it's entirely preference. The one thing that you do want, I think you need to turn off the ball cam if you're going to go for a flick. I think that overall flicks are more accurate from what I've seen without ball cam. But for shooting purposes, ball cam is absolutely fine if you are more comfortable. Kaydop does even flick with ball cam though, it is worth mentioning, and he makes it work. He makes it work. Scrub's saying okay to start things off here. He has been bullied under pressure here. Kaydop did not deny all of Scrub's boost, but the turn and shot was successful. Scrub was a little bit afraid of making a challenge there. Probably should have manned up, stuck in a wheel. This game 2 starts off pretty well for Kaydop. I realize I'm a little bit behind on notifications, so I'll wait until after the game for the rest of them. Shot's too good for Kaydop. Have I done Cox vs Fairy? No, the Cox vs Fairy rematch has not happened yet. It has not happened at all. I don't think we'll. That was the biggest prize money we ever seen on my stream. Oh, Kaydop with the cheeky finish. Really getting inside Scrub's head with this one. Look at the beautiful mind game. Scrub not even close. Oh dear, Kaydop didn't even have to wiggle on the approach. He just completely faked out Scrub. 3-0 and a mind game to top it all off. This is not a good start for Scrub in game number 2. And he's unable to pump fake Scrub or Kaydop at the front of his net. Now Kaydop looking for that cheeky demo. Scrub does hate when Kaydop does this. Kaydop's such a bully when he's on form. Such a bully in the opponent's half. Loves to get bumps, loves to get demos, loves to just block them into their own half. This is, like I've said before, the new style of Kaydop in 1v1. Whereas previously he would sit in goal and counterattack. Now he really brings the aggression to his opponent. Just boxes them in, steals their boost, denies them space. And then when he has to, he's a phenomenal shadow defender as well. So he really does have one of the most complete defensive games in Rocket League. Shutting it down Scrub. He conceded 11 goals in game 1 and now he's kept a clean sheet for almost half of game 2. It really is such a turnaround. Nearly saving the near post shot, but is too good. Scrub Killa winds it up with a really long run up and gets 1 on the board. All you guys checking out the exclamation mark gold rush command. It's probably a lot of people think it's a giveaway or something. It does sound like a giveaway, but I'm afraid it's a giveaway of your own money to me. No, not to me. To the Gold Rush LAN and indeed North Cal organization. Great group of guys. I can't commend it enough to you. That LAN, it's going to be great. Probably one of the highlights of the year in terms of Rocket League LANs. Good turn by Kaydop, threatening an early shot, and he just fires it. Not waiting for the bounce there. Very clean turns by Kaydop, hardly ever boosting in the wrong direction. Very, very clean. He makes it look so easy. No oversteer. Scrub Killa's managed to fool Kaydop with a couple of fake challenges around Kaydop's box this game. Will Kaydop be able to get a rebound here? Yes, he can, and Scrub trying to go for the bump over the ball doesn't make it work. 4-1 is the score. How do you link your Amazon Prime account to Twitch? You just log into your Amazon Prime account and then you log into your Twitch account. Stop spamming now. Or yeah, thank you. Toasty's got the timeout. Even if you are literally trying to sub to me, you will still get timed out for spamming because it ain't cool. 5-1 Kaydop. Able to take a commanding lead in game 2. Oh, Scrub Killa, not expecting that first touch from Kaydop. It was a phenomenal first touch actually to get the ball into a strikeable position. Scrub is already committed to the mid boost halfway through his flip when he realized it was a misplay. A completely one-sided game here. Contrast to the early game that we saw. Scrub's probably tilted right now. I don't think so. Scrub's actually, although he does, you know, get really mad at himself, and I'm sure you've all seen that on his live stream, especially now that he's got the face cam and you can see the salt flowing through his body as he misplays and gets beaten. He is pretty solid in terms of mental game. Scrub getting the immediate revenge there, dodging the demo of Kaydop and recovering and getting a demo on the Frenchman. Kaydop spawning near post was the dream there. It's perfect spawn, and he's able to get the counter attack goal. Scrub's going to be pretty annoyed that Kaydop did spawn here. Perhaps the only RNG in Rocket League is the spawn location post a demo. When will EU get unlocked? Because it's locked now. EU on Gold Rush will get unlocked after West and East have been funded. So by funding East and West, you are in a way funding EU. You're funding the whole event, so I would encourage you, if the EU teams are what you want to see, definitely go ahead and fund the NA teams as well, because that's what's really going to ultimately unlock the EU teams further down the line. And hey, there's got to be someone there for the EU team to beat. I mean, there's no point just getting an EU team along to North California. We've got to get the East and the West there, just so they can get whooped. Am I right? Am I right? It's Gold Rush, not Boost. No, it's not the Gold Rush Boost. I know that's why everybody's spamming it, because it's the same name as the Boost Trail. Oh, Scrub can score this. We would have had an interesting game towards the final 40 seconds, but I think with that being saved, Kaydop should be able to hold strong here. If he lost a goal and it went to 6-4 and he had to go up against another kickoff, with how things have been going, that might have been a dangerous situation. But now, 25 seconds on the clock, Scrub would need a goal and 2 more. Really doesn't look likely. Well played by Kaydop to finish off the game in a relatively safe fashion. Just as I say that, he does go all in for a tight angle shot and loses a goal. Perhaps he's not out of the woods yet. Scrub Killa on the diagonal face-off. We've all seen this before. Goes around it, hooks it to the near post. Kaydop is there this time. Much more conservative face-off by him. Just going for a complete neutralization. And he does get a mind game on Scrub to finish off the game. That is going to be 1 more goal. And that is going to be game 2 to Kaydop. We're all tied up here. You're never watching me again because I'm a terrible role model? Good. See you later, hen. In fact, you're banned. Haha. But no, I'm not banning you because of what you said. I'm banning you because you said you're never going to watch again. No, I'm not. I'm actually just kidding. I'll unban you, don't worry. But I mean, if you don't want to watch, that's absolutely fine. I do not mind. I'll survive with the remaining 1,312 viewers. Minus the 1. Kaydop taking a little bit of time to ready up here, maybe hoping that if he runs the clock later into the night, Scrub will get tired, because he is, of course, 13 on holiday. It's not a school night on the weekend. No, you're right. I think I was playing ranked the other day, and my teammate was just wasting my time. He was literally wasting my time. I sometimes run into teammates who just try to waste my time because they recognize me, and they're obviously not a fan, or they just want to troll me, and they just start, you know, losing and then refusing to forfeit. So I'll just, you know, I'll just mess around as well. If they're not going to forfeit and they're just wasting my time, then I'm obviously not going to try hard. So you're not wrong. I probably did fool around while losing 1-7 or something, and my teammate doesn't want to forfeit. Really nice placement of the shot there from Kaydop. Scrub Killa was inching forward, expecting a far post shot. Near post to the bottom corner was the angle that Kaydop chose. There's the boost steal. Scrub Killa is going to be very low econ at the moment, and again a flip has triggered Kaydop's shot. He sees Scrub making this commitment into the goal, and he fires straight away. As soon as he sees that jump from Scrub, he fires, because he knows Scrub can't get down and jump again until after he's recovered. So really smart play by Kaydop, just shooting it right over the top of Scrub's head as he jumps. Just remember, imagine how good Scrub would be if he did not have skill. I don't know, maybe, I don't know if he'd play more Rocket League.
Can you wish me luck for exams?
Kazar Afridi, good luck in your exams, my man. I hope you do phenomenally well. Oh, what a save, Kaydop! Sending the air dribble to the top corner with the last touch. Scrub Killa with a post pinch. Denying him what would have been a 2-goal lead. But Kaydop has somehow managed to save up 70 boost. Scrub might think that Kaydop is low. Doesn't matter! Kaydop has just seen a perfect air dribble by Scrub. Scrub, it was just a double jump pop to the far post, pseudo air dribble of sorts.
First time catching a stream.
Hey, the Real
Love
Space
your
Jammer,
YouTube
welcome.
Videos, though. Keep it up, mwah, mwah.
Glad to have you today. Glad to have you, and any other YouTube viewers who are tuning in for the first time, or maybe one of the first times. What an air dribble by Scrub, though. I'd like to point out, this is a little bit of a brag. I taught Scrub that move way back when he used to dribble with ball cam. I taught him the cut and pop, and he was like, oh, this is pretty good. I showed it to him one time, and after his first or second try, he could already do it better than me. Typical. 3 minutes and 41 remain. Kaydop gets his lead back. A little bit of overt aggression by Scrub in the offensive corner. He gets caught out. That air dribble is quite spectacular, though. It's a pretty all-in move if Scrub does go for the cut and double jump pop, because you do have to land from a double jump. And I've got a feeling that Scrub thought Kaydop was low on boost there, but Kaydop wasn't. He'd actually been boost managing really well. I was about to credit him on that right as Scrub got the top corner shot. What rank am I in ones? I don't know, plat 3 or something. I've not played very many times. The last time I played, I divisioned up with every win, so I'll probably be able to get diamond in no time. Kaydop slow rolls after the flick. Scrub Killa trying to contest early, but Kaydop just a little bit too quick off the mark. And he's looking like the favorite yet again. Every time that they play on my stream, Kaydop looks dangerous. And although Scrub had a dominating game 1, Kaydop was unfazed.
Can you make your face cam smaller so I can see over your nose?
Alright, how's this, man? We'll make it nice and small. How's this? How's that? I'm sure that you guys are much happier about this. I'll put me hold on. We'll put it here. Right. That's probably the best that you're gonna get. So we'll cast the rest of the game from here, guys. We'll cast the rest of the game from here. You happy now? Alright. Still too big. Shut up. It's fine. Alright. 3-4. Scrub did get a goal back, and he's looking to equalize Kaydop too quick across the goal, though. One of the best wall defenders in the world, of course, is Kaydop. Both these guys, I would say, very adept at using their own wall to get up to save the top corner shots. He's blocking the boost. You're right. I am indeed blocking the boost. Oh, maybe I'll block more of the boost. Here we go. You can't see any boost now. What are you going to do? There you go. No, it's moved. Kaydop 5-3. Still looking strong in game 3. This is a best of 7 for anyone who's joined late. Drop cheers on Johnny's head. Easy sellout. Drop cheers on my head. I'll have to say ow every time they hit me just to get the maximum sellout. Kaydop 6-3. What is going on? Scrub is really dropping here. He does say okay again in the chat. Almost as if to say, what do I have to do right now? Kaydop is just scoring with every touch. And speaking of which, he's done it again. Slams the ball on net. Scrub is nowhere to be seen. Scrub so cheeky to get that boost in the corner. He was really hoping Kaydop was going to dribble that across the goal into the corner to get the other boost. But Kaydop's just way too aware for that. Scrub needs to be more careful not to leave his open net. Because Kaydop's going to see that a mile away. And bar down! Scrub is nowhere than a spectator as he drops to 5 goal difference here. What a shot by Kaydop. Absolute perfection. Not even a chance for Scrub to save it.
Loving the tiny face cam. I can see the game now.
I might leave it like this.
Johnny.
I might leave it like this for this game. Oh my goodness, the bits. Ah, the pain. Oh, ow. Please, stop. Stop donating bits. Don't think about reverse psychology. Stop. You're burying me alive. I didn't even think of this when I put my camera here. That's like the ultimate sellout move. Then you make like "bury me alive" in your title. Oh my goodness, I'm a marketing genius. Look at this Scrub again. Boost overball. Kaydop with the aggression and the accuracy with the shot. Shot accuracy has been on point tonight. Kaydop actually coming off very heavy defeat in Gfinity today. Northern Gaming were able to take down Kaydop and the Mocket Gang 4-0 in a best of 7. But he's not going to get 4-0 this match. He's already had a game under his belt and up by 6 goals in this game. Make it 5 goals. Scrub Killa with the kickoff. Best of 5, no best of 7, my man. Best of 7. Is that a burnt Sienna Tachyon? I think it's black Tachyon. I think it's the, yeah, it's the black Eon by Kaydop. who is boost managing very well. Notice how he doesn't waste any of the boost after that face-off, because he knows it's really going to be one of two things. Either Scrub turns early and he makes the challenge using the 26 boost that he does have, or Scrub decides to dribble back and then he makes the run for the back boost using the 26 boost in that direction. Oh, Kaydop with a bad landing here. It's going to give another goal to Scrub. That is a huge misplay. On-force starter by the Frenchman. Pretty sure Scrub... Well, maybe Scrub did bump him, but either way, Kaydop not looking very clean on that flight. Even after Scrub had flown under the ball, Kaydop still pretty slow to move forward. But Scrub did maybe tag Kaydop there. It's hard to tell because the sound of the car hitting the wall and a car hitting a car is pretty similar.
Can't seem to air dribble well from the ground. What's your best piece of advice for me? My rank was Rising Star and now I'm on Prospect 2 because your nose is so distracting.
Oh my goodness.
Peace.
My best advice, if you're in Rising Star and you're struggling to air dribble from the ground, stop air dribbling from the ground. No, that's actually serious. Don't be air dribbling from the ground. If you're anything that isn't like Grand Champ, you should probably just be shooting or clearing the ball instead of air dribbling.
A real job,
probably.
Johnny?
When am I getting a real job? Hopefully never. Hopefully never. Because this job's way more fun than a real job, trust me. Way more fun. Where's the face cam? I'm dying right now. I'm in the cup, getting buried alive. Is where I am. Somebody complained. And then new people coming in might not be able to see me. People watching on mobile are not going to see me. Hello, I'm here. Oh dear. I should probably pay more attention to the game. Killa is making a resurgence at the end. There's a small chance he could win this. He needs to score with literally every attack. Probably would have been better to go for a bump on Kaydop there, because Kaydop is just going to clear this now to the side. But no, I'm serious. If you really want to get good at air dribbling from the ground, there's lots of tutorials on YouTube that you can watch.
Oh no.
That are going to do better explaining than me right now.
Love the channel, Johnny.
Go thanks, man. Scrub is going to need all the cheers he can get right now, because even with this late resurgence, he is still down by 3 goals. Maybe a chance to make it 2. Oh, this shot is not on target. Is it? Oh, it does squeeze in. I thought Kaydop might be there for the post pinch save, but Kaydop has gone for the bump, of course. Why wouldn't he? He is Kaydop after all. Tries to tag Scrub and hoping that the ball was going to come off the post, but it was not. Barely squeezes in. 2 goal the difference. He would have needed a kickoff goal there, and it ain't going to happen in his favor. Maybe against him. Game will go in Kaydop's favor. And the series tips in the balance as well. 2-1 Kaydop. But yeah, now that the game's over, I'll very quickly say more about that air dribbling question. So air dribbling from the ground in 2v2 or in 2v2 or 3v3 is usually worse at lower rating than just clearing the ball, because a clear is probably going to take people or opponents out of the game just as much as an air dribble from defense will, especially from the ground. And shooting is probably going to go in enough of the time at low rating, or you know, just hitting the ball at the backboard in general. Just getting the ball over the top of a goalkeeper is probably going to be just as effective most of the time at lower ratings, such as Rising Star, than air dribble would. Air dribble is extremely all in. If you miss, your teammate's probably going to take a massive risk and put your entire team in jeopardy. So I would recommend just not bothering doing it. If you want to have fun with it, then go watch all the tutorials. But my recommendation is don't bother. Just learn how to blast the ball as hard as you can. It's going to serve you much better in your climb to the champion or even to the diamond ranks, I'm sure. Moving on to game 4. Kaydop still causing Scrub problems. Again going for the volley early, and he's found success. Most of us would look at this and think that net looks pretty defended, but Kaydop sees nothing but a gaping hole that is Killa's net, and Scrub not wanting to commit too early into the goal. Maybe expecting a half volley from the Frenchman. Caught off guard by the early shot. Kaydop is getting right underneath the ball, slamming it with the front of the nose. Appreciate all the notifications, guys. I will, like always, catch up with this after the game is done. Scrub barely reaching up enough to get a little bit on that ball. A nice shot with barely any boost. Well played by Scrub. This is going to secure boost for himself and possession of the ball. Appreciate that, dude. Yeah, I'm trying to be consistent with this channel. Actually, I have Today I recorded my very first Johnny Boy Plays YouTube video. It was quite a lot of fun. I just opened 100 Ungoro packs because I was thinking, I've been wanting to show other games on some media for you guys, but I don't want to do that on Twitch because obviously I'm a Rocket League streamer and I don't want to diversify my YouTube channel, so I just made another YouTube channel, Johnny Boy Plays. You'll be able to see that video pretty soon, if not already, if you're watching this on YouTube. All of you Hearthstone fans, all 3 of you. So I'll have 3 subs on my second channel. Can't wait. It's going to be pretty hype. I'm very impressed with Kaydop's ability to keep the score so low. He's conceded more goals in the first game than he has in the 3 that followed. And this is actually nearly dipping straight in off the ceiling. Kaydop going for a bump on the wall, and he might have sent Scrub off target here. Oh my goodness, Kaydop, the aggression. Sees Scrub going up for the wall clear, and he just Goomba stomps him on the wall. Cuts off his line completely. If Scrub went any higher, he would have got demoed. And he couldn't reach the ball because he can't dodge up. He can only dodge sideways. Rocket League Physics 101. Kickoff goal to the rescue. Cheeky little half flip off the ceiling as well for style points. You got permaban in K-Drop's chat because you called him a noob. That's pretty mean, dude. It's pretty toxic. Scrub Killa. What is he going to go for? Soft touch for the setup. Double bounce half volley. Kaydop missing at the near post. Scrub will punish him for that. Great setup by Scrub. Threatening a goal at the near post. Kaydop thought it was on target. Finds out to his dismay that it was not, and we're all tied up here in game 4. Scrub, we see him in this position so often, and every time he goes for the exact same first touch because there are so many ways he can play after the fact. Look at that, the control coming down off the wall and then just lifting it over Kaydop. Again, the double jump pop, this time to the near post. Good mix up by the youngster from Scotland. Bring back the cam, you can see the gameplay now, not just a nose. I don't know, I'll leave it. I think I'll leave it for this game, just to see what you guys think on YouTube. I mean, I'm gonna leave the camera because I have I think overall it's better to have it than not to have it.
Funniest webcam placement. Thanks for the laugh.
You
Also,
can't see the boost count.
is this where we donate to the EU funds? Am I doing this right?
Wait. No.
Hey Johnny, move yourself and the cup to the left of the boost.
Stress.
See the boost counter
Wait.
through your giant nose.
Wait.
Love the stream. Keep doing what you
Hey,
do.
thanks, man. I will try.
WWWWW.
Kaydop looking to tie the game, gets denied. Scrub low and boost, looking for charity pads. Found a couple. Kaydop was quick to adapt after he saw Scrub not coming forward to contest. He does move back. The good thing about this is I can actually pick my nose and nobody can really see because I'm so small. This is really the live stream dream. Being able to have a face cam on and pick your nose and no one knows any better. Oh, Kaydop would have had an open net shot there. He did not anticipate Scrub's clear to be so linear into the wall. Oh, by the way, Asterisk, you just... If that was genuinely a donation for the EU fund, I will gladly forward it on to, what do you call it, to Gold Rush. Please tell me in the chat, or tell Epic Toasty, tag one of us in the chat, or both of us even, and tell me, did you try to donate to the EU fund for Gold Rush? If you did, I will pass it on in your name, because you need to go to the website to donate, of course. But don't worry, if you want to use me as a middleman, that's absolutely fine. Scrub now the one in control. 50 seconds remain. And he's got the outplay. 2-goal lead beckons. There it is. Alright, boys, I think we've had enough. I think some people are missing the boost, so we'll move me. Hold on. We'll move me. There we go. I'm back. Hello. Hello. I enjoyed my little voyage down under. This has been a very back and forth series after the one-sided game 1. It's been all it was all Kaydop, and now it's all Scrub Killa. 4 goals in a row. Kaydop tries his delayed face-off, doesn't work, and then Scrub off the wall into the goal. Beautiful finish by Scrub Killa. Finally, the nose is back. Oh dear. Still not over yet. Has Kaydop done his mind game face-off again? I looked away. He did. That's so cheeky. He's made it work this time. He's not had much success with this face-off on my stream. I've seen him make it work on his stream. But this slow approach is really making Scrub think, because if he's not careful and hits the ball straight into Kaydop, then he might just get dunked on. Which is what we saw right there. Kaydop looking for mind games. Gets the near post finish. 1 goal game, 26 seconds remain. This is almost certainly going to be a nail-biter for Scrub fans. Kaydop needs 1 chance. 1 goal to put Scrub on triple match point. And Scrub has lost the boost control. He's lost the ball control. He has managed to bait out an early shot by Kaydop though, and he's dodged the demo. I'm not sure if he even had to try for that one. Will he just play the possession game? We saw Squishy Muffins doing this the other day. Scrub is going to finish off with an attack and gets the dunk. Accidental, albeit, but that will actually concede the possession to Kaydop for one last time. Ball cam is off. Scrub Killa is up. Will his curve up? Oh, it barely hits the ground. Tie game in the series. Scrub hangs on in game 4. Don't turn right, you won't be able to see the score. Oh dear.
Here's Johnny.
Can you play with Neat Mike more?
Yeah, probably. I'll definitely try and play some more games with Neat Mike. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I've got my video editor currently kind of blending together his stream and my stream the other day into a little bit of a video of the funny moments from the 3 games that we did play together. Hope you guys enjoy that. It's going to be up maybe tomorrow. If you're watching this on Twitch, it's tomorrow. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's already happened. Oh wow, Scrub with the confidence to go for the flick from point blank range.
Huge nose, I suggest you chop it off. Get rid of that big old nose. Schnoz.
That was confidence from Scrub Killa to go for a flick from that range.
I'm also not interested in donating to the NSC. This is for my EU players. Moi moi.
Ricketeers, do you want me to pass on that 3? I mean, I will. I'll gladly, once the EU donations are open, I'll gladly pass on any donations from you guys to that fund. Epic Toasty, do you want to let me know what?
You as a middleman for Gold Rush donation.
Dude, Scoot, absolutely, but oh my word, are you serious? I had to look twice there. I feel like a girl streamer right now. Oh, Kaydop with the mind game. 4:20 on the clock. Scrub Killa gets done. Scoot, absolutely, yes, you can. If you want me to do that. Which fund do you want me to put it in? Is my question to you. Which fund do you want me to put it in? East, West, or do you want me to wait for EU? I will honor that 100%, my man. You're insane. Absolutely insane. 4:20 donation. 4:20 on the clock. Illuminati confirmed. The air roll by Scrub secures the lead, which he just lost. The most subtle of air rolls, but this does actually accomplish something. Is Scrub able to guarantee that he gets his car's center of gravity completely lined up with the shot for maximum power? We almost blaze it. I know. Is it? Oh, the ball's gonna make a horrible path over the goal. Kaydop is so unfortunate that the ball has arced up and barely missed every single corner. He should be able to get the equalizer, but Scrub with a pre-jump save. He's looking for any boost he can find right now, because Kaydop has been denying the corners. Scrub Killa stays solid. This is so impressive that he's managed to come out not only with a defended net at his end, but a goal in Kaydop's net. Phenomenal boost management by Scrub Killa right there. Yeah, what was the donation for? Both Scoot and also Epic Toasty. Need you to find out, Scoot to Oleg, specifically what that donation was for, and also ask Tresk, please, if you're still here, tell me what that donation was towards. Gold Rush EU, Scoot to Oleg. Okay, perfect. I'll wait until the EU is unlocked and then pass that on. Much appreciated, and not just me, the entire Gold Rush production and all the EU guys. I'll let them know. That is extremely generous of you. Oh my word, Scrub Killa with the cross map bar down wall shot. Pixel perfection. Just kisses the ceiling on the way past. What a finish. Kaydop can do no more than look in despair as the ball crosses the line. But yeah, Epictilsi did Asterisk say as well. I've been looking out in the chat when I can, and I haven't spotted it. Scrub been knocked up in the air. Yes, he has, but he's getting transitioned to a floor pinch. Oh my word. Kaydop will be glad that he managed to snipe that boost on the way down, because Scrub Killa was in the vicinity. Oh my goodness, this is the closest, the closest game.
Cheer 500, this is for no one else but you, fat boy. I'll take
Fat
you
boy.
up on the goat offer if you still have them out the back.
The goat offer, what? I'm so confused right now. Oh, Kaydop can't save this shot. I've got a feeling he could have, but he wasn't able to on this occasion. Little bit greedy with his position, and Kaydop should have been looking to get as close to the near post on his own goal line as possible right there. Scrub Killa just boomed it right towards the net, but Kaydop again able to get a successful mind game and a bump. Oh my word, Kaydop, savage. Look at the aggression. He did turn into that. I knew it. I had to see it again. He even turned to get that bump at the last second, just after landing. He knew Scrub was landing in front of him, turned towards him, tagged him, scores the open net. Just bread and butter Kaydop right there. He's leaving the ball cam off here because he has vision of Scrub Killa. It doesn't need to turn it off. Gets the air demo. Holy cow, Kaydop. He had vision on Scrub this entire time, so he just left the ball cam on and he flies right into him. What a play. The aerial demo. People calling that pure luck. You don't have a clue what you're talking about. Kaydop went for that. Huge play.
Will never not sub.
He's gonna get his tie game stolen right away. But my word, that is sick from Kaydop. Oh, he did not need to miss that ball though. He's being extremely greedy, looking for a kickoff goal of his own. Misses on the ball and just gives the kickoff goal to Scrub Killa. Would have been exceptionally difficult for Kaydop to get a kickoff goal from that angle. I think the better play would have been just to look for a first touch down the line. The net is gaping. Kaydop misses. Doesn't go for the rebound. Wise choice. Scrub Killa would have beaten him. This time Scrub's not able to find the power on the shot, but his recovery is a good one. Kaydop knows that Scrub is here. Just goes for the boost. He's looking for a double touch perhaps. Scrub Killa blocks it. But he's getting bumped again. This is what we see every time Kaydop comes up against Scrub Killa. He loves to bump Scrub whenever possible because he knows how much it annoys Scrub Killa. And Scrub Killa hates bumping. He hates when people carry the ball. These are the things that trigger him most. His goalkeeping has been so on point this game though. He has been so on point. Kaydop did take the previous game, remember. So Scrub needs to try and keep this momentum going. He's able to stay tied in the series, but only up by a goal, and Kaydop will tie it. 5 or 6 all, sorry. We're all tied up in games, we're all tied up in goals. Kickoff is going to be the first thing to decide who's the favorite for the rest of the series. Easy on the turning right, the scoreboard's getting carried out. You guys are unbelievable. Okay from Scrub. Kaydop finds the open net. Scrub Killa is not happy. Whenever the OK comes in, you know that something happened that he didn't quite understand. He's probably wondering, how on earth have I lost this 50-50? But Kaydop just cleanly beat him to the ball. 7-6. Kaydop has done it. He's fought for the comeback. Now he is the one in the lead. Scrub Killa in control. Half volley to the far post. It's going to be another tie game. This is as close as we all expected. Rank 1 Kaydop against Rank 2 Scrub Killa. Of course, Scrub Killa finished off Season 1 in Rank 1 and Rank 2 with both of his accounts. So who is the favourite of this match? It is probably up for debate. Hey, thanks for the cheers, Conrad Allen. Appreciate that, buddy. Will Kaydop be able to tie out the game yet again? Not the most powerful shot, but it is enough. He did dodge late, I believe, into this one. He could have shot it a little bit faster, but he's got enough power on it to score past Scrub Killa, who's still recovering. 1 minute and 2 seconds remaining. This is all to play for. And it's still another 2 games potentially after this one. This is a best of 7 after all. Scrub Killa's mixing up his offensive play in Kaydop's corner extremely well. Looking for an early turn here, not dribbling the ball back into his own corner to get boost. Instead, making a low boost play. Will it work out? Not initially. Kaydop on an adventure to the mid boost. And the bump. Not able to get much more than a little tap onto Scrub there. And not looking for a demo on a scrub as scrub is landing. Safe play for Kaydop to close out this game. Seems like he starts off with the aggression and then gets a little bit more consistent as the game goes on. Is it going to drop in? Yes, it is. What a flick by Kaydop. Scrub says what a save. He doesn't believe that he played this situation as well as he could have. Again, hesitation on the challenge by Scrub. He's down by a goal with 20 seconds remaining. Kickoff. Will it be a difference maker? Kaydop's not going to be too disappointed by the outcome of this one. Shot by Scrub is good. It's very good. And the follow-up ties the game yet again. Kaydop should have done more. Scrub barely has any boost, but he has enough. Look at that. He uses every ounce of boost to get that rebound. And he only had 5 to play with after he shot that backboard.
£5 for my fellow Scotsman Scrub. Gingerly the baguette up.
Kaydop is trying to get a 0-second goal here just to secure the game. Fakes him! And takes it! 1 second remains. Kaydop has done it. We need to see this again. Fake. And Scrub is already committed. Kaydop just barrels through him. That was a successful mind game on 1 second remaining for Kaydop. Scrub could do no more than hit the ball straight back at his adversary. And the ball will drop. Kaydop takes the lead. Back and forth series continues to sway. Oh my goodness. We had Kaydop taking... Oh, no, wait. Scrub took game 1. Kaydop took 2 games. Scrub took 1 game. Kaydop takes another. 4 is the target in terms of games.
Cheer 500, I'll take you up on the goat offer to Johnny.
I hear how Brian says Johnny. It's so stupid. So stupid. But what goat offer? I'm so confused. Either way. Epic Toasty, did Asterisk say if the... Oh wait, you messaged me. Hold on. Yes, EU fund. Make a note so you don't forget Rookie tier as well. Scooter Low Leg 2. You tilted me. Done it straight away. And kept telling you to. Sorry, Toasty. Sorry. I just wanted to make sure that we found out what the donations were for. I'm just being a good guy and trying not to ignore the game as well. My bad. But yeah, some people are donating towards the European fund, that the Gold Rush, or the EU part of the Gold Rush fund. Oh my goodness, Scrub just going for the demo here before the boost steal, and he has got a bit lucky with where Kaydop spawned here. So there's even on the karma in that regard. Kaydop getting a bit lucky with his spawn earlier, but he would have much preferred to spawn near post here. The ball would have been almost right on top of him, I believe. Would have been very interesting if Scrub takes the first touch and then Kaydop spawns right beside the ball. Scrub would have been tilted for sure. Good start in this game though for the youngster, and he's looking for a double touch play here. Fades away from it after he realized after he realized Kaydop was going to be there to make it into a 50-50. Boost spawns right underneath Kaydop. So Christmas come very early there for the Frenchman. Another successful mind game, and the open net finish. Kaydop has had so much success with these mind games, and he's doing a great job just to brush up against the ball every time he's going for these, so that Scrub can't even hit the ball past Kaydop. Kaydop's right there to block the weak hit. But yes, all of the donations that are going towards the EU fund, Toasty is making a note of your names. I will double check after what they total up to, and I will pass on that money. That's awesome that we're going to have a massive, like, just chunk getting donated to that EU fund as soon as it becomes unlocked. I really appreciate that, guys. That's like way more than I expected already. Just crazy. Crazy support as usual from the Rocket League community. Scrub Killa looking to catch Kaydop committing early here, but Kaydop is just sitting back, so that is not going to work at all. And he's fired long. Scrub Killa not going to catch it. The shooting of Kaydop this series has been so on point. Look at this, the recovery, and straight away fires the ball. No time wasted. He just sees the opportunity where other players might not. If it gets unlocked. Oh, I'm sure it will. I mean, Pernovi hasn't streamed yet. Rizzo hasn't streamed yet. Once those guys stream and, you know, advertise that fund, I'm sure it'll get unlocked. No problem. 2-all. Scrub Killa once again so dominant from this position. One touch and the shot on the half volley. Kaydop is really hard pressed to find a safe way to save that. That is the one position in offense that Scrub Killa really is leagues ahead of anyone else in. That little, the ability to transition from right here on the wall to a shot on goal. Second to none. His first touch in that position is just absolutely outstanding. And able to read Kaydop's play right here. Open net. Secured by Killa. Great read on Kaydop's play. This time he anticipated Kaydop's early move in. And of course the sideways challenge is going to lose to the goal side challenge most of the time in 1v1. Assuming both players hit the ball at the same time. Killa supplements his lead with a face-off. 1 second, guys. So I've got... my nose is trying to run away. I mean, it is a pretty grand nose. It's probably looking for a better. Somebody will appreciate it more, but I'll be back in a... Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Killa is definitely not done yet. Best of 7. 3 goals ahead in game 5. By the way, one thing I've never asked you guys, but I want to very quickly get a yes, no, or what do you guys like that the score at the top and the boost beside me are slightly smaller than default? Because I think it looks a little bit better smaller. I don't think it needs to be absolutely massive like it is in the default UI size. The chat is also smaller, but I mean it's readable. Do you guys like that? Because I do. I actually prefer it being smaller, but I've never actually asked. Another successful mind game by Kaydop. He doesn't seem to care how close Scrub is to him. He's just going to let the ball roll around in front of him. This mind game didn't amount to much because he didn't have the boost to accelerate the ball. Smaller is better, as somebody didn't even notice. Yes, yes, chat bigger. Yes, I mean I usually read the chat anyway. Not the Twitch chat, the in-game chat. You like it how it is? You like Scrub being smaller? Yeah. Okay, it looks like most of you guys like it as well, so that's good. Because I prefer it being smaller, I don't feel like we need a massive score. Because usually if I'm watching, you know, real football or another sport, the score is usually quite small in the top corner of the screen. And it draws less attention away from the game. In my opinion. Kaydop actually flipping the wrong way here. Scrub misses in the open net. Misplays by both players. The nerves are creeping in towards the end of the game. Towards the end of the series. Scrub absolutely should have scored that open net, but before that, Kaydop just side flipping in the wrong direction. You can see his car getting sucked in towards the ball, towards the wall. Low 50-50 by Scrub. Sets up a shot. He doesn't have an easy approach, but he does make it work. He does make it work. Oh no, no. Next guy donates just spam Johnny's in the donation message. The way he says it is so weird, dude. Johnny. Brian just doesn't know how to say my name. He enunciates in all the wrong places. Now, will Scrub back off and take a defensive approach? Kaydop getting denied. We've seen success by Scrub in that position. We're looking for the double jump pop. Oh my goodness! The pinch finds the net! What? Scrub did not mean this. He looks for a pinch clear. And it's just going to bounce straight in. Calculated. What a play by Scrub. It's just going to go right in off the corner. I have never seen that before in all the games I've casted. A 1v1 pinch goal ricocheting in off the corner at breakneck speed. That is unbelievable. Cuxer's going to be jealous of that one. I'm sure Cuxer is probably sitting in free play right now, trying to make that work. Oh my word, Scrub escapes the wrath of Kaydop and makes it 8-2. And I would definitely hate to be Kaydop right now. The Rocket League gods are not working on his side, and his car just can't catch Scrub.
I never watch your Twitch stream, but I watch all your YouTube stuff.
Welcome, Halio, to the stream, dude.
Can't see anything past your nose, to be honest. But I have Amazon Prime, so I've made the effort to come here and give you free money.
Hey, I appreciate that, dude.
Content, and
thank you, Halio. And anyone else who's come over here from YouTube just to give me their Amazon Prime sub. That is awesome. Of course, it is free, and it creates money in my bank account, so I appreciate that. There's a nice piece of control by Kaydop there, realigning his car with the ball. But he's got a lot of work to do if he wants to take this in 6, or else we're going to an ace match. And with how Scrub has been playing this game, it certainly looks like it. Certainly looks like a game 7 is what we're going to see. I can't remember, was the last time that Scrub and Kaydop played a 6-game series where Kaydop won? I believe it was. Potentially a 7-game. I think it was 6-game. And Scrub playing the possession game. We saw this from Squishy Muffins the other day. Just sucking the opponent into his half because he knows he doesn't need Kaydop, or he doesn't need more goals. He doesn't need to aggress Kaydop. Kaydop needs to come to him. Scrub has the ball. He says, yo, come get it. And then forces an unfavorable 50-50 for the Frenchman. Supplements his lead even further. And just to talk about Twitch Prime, a whole bunch of people Twitch Prime sub, and I appreciate that, guys. Another one. All you guys, of course, you can Twitch Prime sub in any stream that has a sub button every month if you have an Amazon Prime account, and it's exactly the same benefits to the viewer as a regular sub would be. It's exactly the same benefits to the streamer as a regular sub would be. So it's much appreciated. Much appreciated.
Johnny, thank you so much. And to your viewers, for all of the support for Gold Rush Land. James,
hey, further for Coon, you're awesome, dude.
And I are blown away by the EU support. Can't wait for the same in 1v1 and to see you get wrecked by everyone.
Hey, I'm gonna demolish anyone in a keyboard mouse 1v1. I'll take you all. Maybe not a controller 1v1, but keyboard mouse 1v1. I'll beat any of these pros. Oh my, the sub train. Are you kidding me, guys? Chill. I said you can sub to anyone with a sub button. You don't have to use it here. I do appreciate that so much, though. Holy. How do you all have Twitch Prime subs? How have you not used them already? Where do they all come from? How do you all have Twitch Prime subs available? You're just like, bam, I heard you talking about it. I'm just going to click it right now. I swear, every time that I have my Twitch Prime sub available, I just use it in whatever stream I'm in. I'm like, yeah, you'll do. But you guys are insane. You all have it saved, apparently. I appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying the stream today. I'm having a good time watching two of the best 1v1 players in the world battling it out all the way to the last game in the best of 7. This sub train is ridiculous, guys. Chill. How many Amazon Prime accounts do you have? Relax. We're just gonna have to listen to my sub alert go off like for the next few minutes, by the way. Kaydop denied from the 2-goal lead by the thinnest hair of all time.
For the prize pool if there is one.
Oh, I don't think there's a prize pool yet, but I can make one. I mean,
hopefully more collabs with Shogun or another caster.
Yeah, oh for sure. I mean, this is another thing. When I'm in LA for the, or you know, if it happens, I assume it's gonna happen with all the crazy support that's currently going on. But yeah, in LA, I'll look to do my, you know, exactly the same style of stream that I usually do, but with maybe JamesBot or Corelli or someone else co-casting. Any other caster who's there, maybe just a player who's there who wants to cast with me. I'll do a cast with everybody who wants one on my stream. Sure, you guys would love to see that. And we've got live players in the building who can play as well. Scrub Killa with the revenge. He's been mind gamed by Kaydop so many times this series. He finally gets one of his own. Kaydop pre-jumping about 12 years too early. Really good play by Scrub. Guys, this sub train is absolutely ridiculous. This is insane. I've never had a sub train like this before, and I've had a few ridiculous sub trains. Because you guys are far too kind. Good block by Scrub. Just annoying Kaydop, just hovering in the way of the free shot. And look at the shot by Scrub, way too fast. Kaydop can't even escape the blast radius. 3-1. Scrub Killa looking to take his first Showmatch victory over Kaydop in a while. Guys, chill. This sub train is too much. I'm going to have to change my sub alert because this is going to probably bore you guys to death. I'm going to have to get a sub alert that isn't literally a jump scare. Why is my sub alert a jump scare? That is what I wanted to know when I played Outlast in stream. I was just getting jump scared all over the place. Kaydop says, whatever you can do, I can do better. Check out this boomer hen. Slams it right end to end into the top corner. Scrub Killa not saving enough boost. Guys, chill with the subs. Oh my word. I'll get to all of you after the game, as always. The support is absolutely insane. I did not anticipate this at all. Alright. I don't even know how far behind it is. It's probably still behind. Oh no, that's actually the last one. Yes. We've made it. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. And the game continues to be completely a 2-horse race. Right down to the last seconds. Scrub Killa. Really clever use of the camera there, making sure that he was backing off into a position where he could see where Kaydop was. All the way. 50-50 goes even. Even a 50-50 is separated by inches. The ball almost coming to a standstill as these guys collide off either side of the ball. Incredible stuff by the two highest rated 1v1 players in the world. Kaydop currently rank 1. Scrub Killa currently rank 2, but rank 1, rank 2, who cares right now? It's clear to see these guys are absolutely evenly matched, almost in every way. What a series.
Johnny,
insane.
Please forgive me for not kicking your name correctly. I am really trying to improve.
Oh, Brian.
I have a question for you. What exactly is a piece of control?
A piece of control. This is a piece of control right here. Look at how Scrub controls the ball right into the open net. Bam, piece of control. That's not exactly a piece of control. That was very easy. I could have probably done that myself. The Scrub takes the lead. So much time in the clock. 9 goals have been scored already. Kaydop completely misfires on the kickoff goal shot. Killa misses his throw also. Kaydop leaves the ball. Oh my word, the bravery to leave the ball and go for the boost. Killa could have scored if he just went straight for that shot. Kaydop not looking for the backboard, just looking for the goal. Scrub with a save off the crossbar. I feel like a backboard shot from Kaydop there would have been better placed, but Scrub has completely missed a challenge. If anyone wants to know what does he's beamed it mean, because I know it is a little bit of a slang term, that is what it looks like if you've beamed it. You just completely missed the ball. He's beamed it. My goodness, what are we witnessing? The closest series that we've had on stream for a long time. Maybe even ever. I don't remember a series going this close. And so we've had since I complained about how one-sided series were. We've had a lot of close ones. Scrub, smart play, not dodging off the wall there. Just shooting the shot. Shooting the shot, of course.
Damn rainbows, girls.
Oh my word, that is not funny. Oh, good control by Kaydop. But of course he has used his jump. Goes for the boost and misses. That should be a goal for Scrub. Smallest of misplays, but it is enough to get a goal for Scrub, and one goal could be the difference. This has been such a close series. It's almost destined to be separated by a goal, probably in overtime. Killa up by a goal, down one possession. Kaydop's first touch leaves a lot to be desired, giving the ball straight towards his opponent. But his 50-50 mechanics continue to impress, dodging Scrub's demo to the left of the ball, and here he comes off the wall, going for a dunk at the end, but not able to find it. Save 29 boost after the fact though. Will it be enough? No, it won't, but he doesn't need to be there. But he should have been there for the rebound. Killa certainly was. He used every ounce of his boost yet again. The confidence to go for this play. 15 boost in the tank. Doesn't matter. He's up. He's putting it in. Kaydop should have rebounded that to the right. Killa was right behind him. Being a bit cheeky was the Frenchman, looking to turn that one around and dribble infield. Killa with another possession, flicks it, and it is barred down and out. Tight angle shot, he backs out of that one with a half flip. Kaydop bumps him, this time into the boost. A little bit fortunate for Scrub that he got sent in such a favourable angle, and he is going to beat Kaydop to the ball. But that's all he was thinking about, was beating Kaydop to the ball. He didn't really think about where he was hitting it, and he might have done well to do so, because now he's just giving Kaydop an open net run in. 1 goal game, 1:12 on the clock. Killa hitting the wall hit far too much in the ceiling, and this time jumping off the wall. I credited him earlier for not jumping off the wall in a similar position, because that way his recovery time was 7 times faster. Okay, Kaydop now missing the ball. These guys definitely getting nervous towards the end of the game here. The bounce dribble from Kaydop gets the outplay. Open net. Will he secure it? Yes, he will, because he's Kaydop. Open net is easy peasy for this guy. I swear, I just never see him miss one of these. Caster's curse incoming. I bet he misses an open net right now. Anyone who donated or subbed, I will get to you after this. Don't worry. Killa versus Kaydop. 50 seconds remaining. Scrub's out of boost. Kaydop takes the lead. He's come back yet again. This guy has the nerves of steel. Doesn't matter what corner you back him into. Doesn't matter what ropes you push him up against. He just doesn't care. He comes back every single time. And he's done it against one of the best. One of the GOATs. Killa, no boost. He can't keep up to the ball, but he gets a solid 50-50. Kaydop is there for the second touch. Scrub is backed off. 30 seconds remain. Killa not on the ball. Challenges early. Kaydop's beating him. This could be huge. Kaydop's going to slow roll it to knock off another second. Killa says my fault. Great pass. Double what a save in the chat. He thinks that could be it. And with how close this game and this series has been, he really might be right. He saw the 30 seconds remaining coming up, and that was enough to make him panic. And with such little time left, he needs to score with both of the remaining attacks. Pop to the near post is not on target. Kaydop is there, and he might have done it again. Killa needs to go for a shot here or an early play. He does it. Air roll, top corner. Kaydop is there. Surely that's it. The Frenchman has done it again. The rank 1 player in Season 4. The player who has always been Scrub's biggest competitor. He's done it again. Scrub saying every time when it matters most, I screw it. GG's. Kaydop, the thorn in Scrub's side. He never, ever gives up. Doesn't matter how many times you put him down, he's going to get back up again. But what a series. Killa fighting tooth and nail 15 shots. He's actually got more shots than Kaydop in the series, but Kaydop with more saves, able to take it. That's, I think, a third Showmatch victory in a row that Kaydop has had over Killa, but this one, closer than ever. Season 4 might be Kaydop's year. Will it be Kaydop and Mocket's year in RLCS? Fairy Peak and Mystic and Kaydop certainly hope so. Killa, of course, going to have to wait another year and 2 months, or 1 year and 1 month, of course, until he can play in RLCS. Still age 13 till May. But wow, what a series. Incredible. I will catch up on all these ridiculously supportive alerts. My goodness, you guys have been far too kind today. I will catch up to that right now. But yeah, I'm going to run some ads while I do the sub alerts. First, I'll do donations. Because you guys, of course, don't... or somebody might have donated and not be subbed. Ben Stralis, that is an extremely rude joke, but I appreciate the £4. Lee Daddy 333, forgive me for not pronouncing your name correctly. It's okay, Brian, I forgive you. What exactly is piece of control? Piece of control is just a really nice first touch, usually. Dragonfire KO, Tyner, congrats on 60k on YouTube. Thank you, man, I appreciate that. Best wish of the future. £5 for myself, £5 for the prize pool if there isn't. Well, there wasn't a prize pool, but I'll probably go and donate a congrats to whoever, or to Kaydop, because he won this anyway, in your name, Dragonfire. I'll make a quick note of that. I will make a quick note. Donate to Kaydop in Dragonfire's name. There we go. That's what I'll do to solve that one. And Furtive Raccoon, appreciate all the work you've been doing, man. You're doing a great job. You guys over there at Gold Rush putting on a phenomenal event. I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. Halio801 with the $5. You never watch my Twitch stuff, but always watching YouTube. And you dropped your Amazon Prime sub in here, and dude, you triggered the start of probably the craziest sub train that I've ever had. They were rolling in, the alert was just going off in my ear. I was getting mega distracted, but thank you so much. I really appreciate that. The love is just insane. All you guys who watch on YouTube and, you know, give up the time of your day to come over to Twitch and drop that Amazon Prime sub, it means the world to me. It really does. And of course, if I'm not online and you do sub and I'm not there to say thank you, just be sure to swing by and tell me, yo, Johnny, I subbed while you're offline.
Hi, Johnny baby. Fantastic series. GG Kaydop. First time subscriber, long time beanbag. Shout out to my brother Jordan. You're a beanbag too, lel wrecked.
Yeah, get wrecked,
Love
Jordan,
you, long
beanbag.
time Johnny baby. Moi moi moi.
Moi moi. Yeah, thank you. Everybody who's swinging by just to sub it with Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime, whatever you want to call it. Amazon Prime users dropping it in here at no cost of your wallet, but at cost of your time. And I appreciate you guys giving up your time to come and do that. Just to support me. That is awesome. K Jordan with a $5 fell at £5 for my fellow Scotsman. Scrub. Well, unfortunately, he wasn't able to get the job done. But next time, maybe. It was a great series. I love watching those guys play. I'm sure we'll see them play again in the future. Scoot with a £420 donation for the EU Gold Rush Fund. I will absolutely pass that on. Like I said, I'm going to make a quick note. 420 from Scoot to EU Gold Rush. Because I will pass that on. As soon as EU's unlocked, I'll absolutely pass it on. It's in your name, dude. I appreciate that. And so does everybody over at Gold Rush. Rooketeer 3. This is for EU players. So that's 400. Another 3. I'm going to make it 423.
Johnny, you are
EU Gold Rush. Rooketeer contributing as well. Thank you so much, man. Hoobinson with 3. Making fun of my nose, of course. Appreciate it, dude. Getting crossbar with 5. Move myself out of the cup. Oh yeah, I did, but I mean, it was a little bit of fun in there. Asterisk with the 40. So I'm gonna round it up to 41 actually, because it's something close. 6, 4. So £464 to the EU Gold Rush Fund. That's probably like more than 10% of the EU fund, all in one stream. You guys are insane, absolutely insane. Mom donated $5. When are you getting a real job, Johnny? Mom, you spelt mum M-O-M, so I know it's not real because you spell mum M-U-M in Scotland. But thanks, Mom. Appreciate the $5. Menacing Banjo. Loving the tiny face cam. Sorry, I made it bigger again. Rip. The Real Space Jammer, £4 at 4. First time catching a stream, long time YouTube viewer. Love it, love the work. Hey, dude. Appreciate you swinging by. Kazar Afradi, wish you luck for exams. I did. I'll say so again. Good luck with your exams. So yeah, that's all of the donations. Everybody who's contributed to the EU Gold Rush, special thanks to you. That is awesome to see. And now I'm gonna, like I said, run some commercials. Don't worry, you guys are not gonna miss anything. I'm just gonna be doing my sub shoutouts, and subs don't see ads, so you're not gonna miss your shoutout. And then maybe I'll look for another games cast. It is getting a bit late over here, but I'll probably look for one more games cast. I'll see if I can find a good one after this, so you're not gonna miss anything. Alright, ads are running. Subs. There's so many of you. Absolutely insane. Orion Hunter 98, J Unit YT, both new subs. Welcome and welcome to you guys. Balake 55, 2 months in a row. Johnny, you're a bean. Thank you. You're a bean as well, Balake. Welcome back, dude. Mr. Citizen 101 with all the months, all 9. Welcome back, dude. Appreciated. Satnav 37, Poo Meow 666, and Drew the Scroob, all new subs. Also, Gibson Plays Games, Amarelli, new sub as well. All of you, new subs. Insane. Appreciate the support, guys, so much. Uber Micro 84 with 4 months. Welcome back to you. No message, but hey, appreciate you all the same. Uber Rockstar, Number Bear, Switch W, Surgical, Hey Donis, Furtive Raccoon, Aseg Face, this is the sub train right here. Classic Dylan 13, Roranus, Streamer Info, Ryan B 903, Waffle.gov, Spinio, Zor Docs 87, Krusty Boogs, Elder First, Thumb Sprained, Baker 2491, Kizza DS. It goes on. This is absolutely insane. Vip Striker, KCT Oregon, Hang Loose TGT, I don't know how to say the last bit, Halio 8101, Cuddle 124, and Ben 10 Blader. All of you new subs. Can't even remember how many that was. That was absolutely insane. I can't thank you enough. I don't know how so many of you had Twitch Prime sub available. Like I said earlier, whenever I've got my Twitch Prime sub, whatever stream I'm in, I'm just like, oh, it's up. Let's go. Sub. I'm subbed. Hey. Congrats on the sub, whoever you are. But apparently all of you had Twitch Prime available, so that is awesome. SCS Edmard with a 6 month in a row. Huzzah, welcome back, dude, and appreciate the continued support. Congrats on the badge upgrade. Another badge upgrade, this time 3 month for Buskinator. Will never not sub. Appreciate that. That's what I like to hear. Maddie24 with 4 months in a row. Can you play more with Neat Mike? Absolutely. I'll try to get that done soon. Maybe on stream. Maybe we'll record a video. I know Johnny recording a video. Lol. Tell me about it. Wilson271, 2 months from you. Appreciate it. Welcome back, dude. Live coding sessions and Electric Shamans. Oh, sorry. Electric Shamans is actually a resub. I was about to say both new subs, but live coding sessions is a new sub. Welcome. And Electric Shamans 3 months. Badge upgrade. That's what I like to see. And some Mullymeister 904, 2 months in a row. Thanks for the continuing to consistent with my continue to be consistent with my channel. I'm trying my best, dude. Like I said earlier, I'm actually gonna make a Johnny Boy Plays channel on YouTube where I can put all my other games, just in case anybody wants to watch me doing that. I don't know, maybe they will. If nobody watches it, I don't really care. But if people watch it, that's awesome. King Crossbar, thanks for the sub, brand new, and also Caesar Goosey, brand new, welcome. Conrad Allen, 7 months, another sub. Love the channel, Johnny. You go Scrubble. Scrub wasn't able to get it done, but hey, you fought pretty hard. Fought pretty admirably. GG's for sure. 7 months in a row. That's insane. Appreciate the continued support. Bran Kules, 3 months. You're the guy that I told not to air dribble in Rising Star. I mean, you can just do it if you like it. Just have fun with it. There's plenty of tutorials on YouTube that will explain it better than I can on stream right now, in the middle of casting. But yeah, I think that just booming the ball is 9 times out of 10, if not 99 times out of 100 more useful at lower rating than an air dribble, because people aren't going to defend boomers very well either. Swerve X, 3 months in a row. Can I make my face cam smaller? I did, and that triggered a lot of funny bits on my head, so I appreciate the suggestion. And welcome back, 3 months in a row, another badge upgrade. Ed Warrior 98 and Voxel Skier 4452, both new subs. Welcome, appreciate it. Fat Girls in 1080p, also a new sub. Love the name. Welcome to the stream, dude. And I think we must be getting close to the start. Yeah, we are. Funky Pot, 6 months in a row. Lots of underscores and something else that I'm not going to read, but hey, welcome back, 6 months. That is a badge upgrade. That is what I like to see. Another badge upgrade for Illin Sky 09. 3 months variety. Yeah, boy. So appreciate that resub. I can't actually remember where I started. Probably somewhere around about here. Brindle 549 and Will on the Boss. Both of you guys new subs. Welcome and welcome. Zach and Jay new sub. Welcome. Hugo Drax 007. Sorry, what was it? 007 for 007. Johnny, you're awesome. A riddle for you. You sit in it, but you can't take it with you. I still don't know what the answer is. Hit me up in the chat with the answer, because I don't know. And I do remember that I think I started off the show match with that one, so that is us back at the start. Please tell me the answer. I don't know what it is myself. I'm too stupid. And yeah, there were some chairs as well.
Hey,
Conrad Allen, I see you.
Keep up the amazing work.
Cloxy Puda as
Also,
well.
I was wondering, will you be doing VOD reviews this season?
Honestly,
it helped me a lot.
VOD reviews, with me being trying to be consistent and provide the content that the majority of people like to see, I've kind of been not doing VOD reviews because more people like live casting. And to be honest, I enjoy it more as well. You know, I get really excited casting the good games, and it's good practice for me as a caster as well. Whereas VOD reviews was more me trying to learn about the game, just trying to educate myself about the 3v3 meta. But once I felt like I reached, you know, the top of the pile in terms of like knowledge about the game, for as far as casters go, obviously there are players who know way more than me. But in terms of casters, I felt like my RLCS VOD reviews in the past was able to elevate me to the top in that category. And then I was just trying to work on my casting to improve that, because I didn't feel like I was the best at that. So that's why I've been focusing on that. But yeah, VOD reviews maybe. We'll see. Right now, I've got a lot of stuff on my plate. Like, I do other stuff when I'm not streaming, organizing events and liaising with other organizations, just trying to get some content created behind the scenes. Hopefully that stuff's gonna become more visible soon. By Kutaramaswamy. Thanks for the 7 months, by the way. Appreciate it. The continued support. That is me all up to date. That took about 6 minutes. Holy cow. That is a long time. But I appreciate all that support. That's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. But yeah, guys. Hope you're all having a great night. If anybody's brand new to the channel, welcome. If anybody's a long-time viewer, also welcome back. I'll have a quick glance over here at my friends list and see if there's anybody online who you guys will want to see in a match. There probably is. There probably is, let's be real. I forgot to update the score this entire time, so people are probably wondering, why is it like a draw? But yeah, Kaydop was able to take it in impressive fashion. Impressive stuff by the Frenchman.